2, 3, and then
Trojan.
like a no.
Not
Okay.
important. All right, good morning, Trojans. Today's date is September 17th, 2018, and it's an A-Day.
The quote of the day is, "Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves." From Dale Carnegie.
That's true, and I think now we have a tech tip from our very own TJ Fife. Take it away.
Good morning, Trojans. Welcome back to another tech tip. First off, I'm sorry for not airing last week, but there were some difficulties. So I am doing tech tip today as a makeup. Tech tip will still happen every Thursday. Now today I will show you how to partially charge your device without a charger, whether it will be a phone, an iPad, or anything above. All the materials you will need are aluminum or tin foil, compressed air like a balloon or a compressed air bag you can buy from the store, and your device. Before I say anything, I have done this and it worked perfectly. Now start off by taking your device and removing the cover. I'll be using my phone as a demonstration. You will need the device with nothing on it. A screen protector is fine, but you may only keep the screen protector on or it will fail. Now take the foil and wrap your phone in it or device or anything you're using 1 or 2 times. I'm taking the foil and I'm just going to wrap it in. The battery is right here, center of the back. So this is where you're mostly going to want the foil. Now put it in the sun for about 30 seconds or until you feel the foil getting warm. Once the foil is warm, take the device and with the foil on it inside kind of quickly. You want the foil still warm when you get inside. Do not keep your phone outside too long or else it will overheat. That is bad. You do not want your phone to overheat. Once inside, take your compressed air, whether it be a balloon or a compressed air bag like I said before, and rub it on the device on the foil. You're just going to want to rub it on the back or the front. You're just going to keep rubbing it until the foil gets a little cold or until you think it's good. When I did this, I started at 30% and I ended at 60. It may not be an efficient way to charge a phone or a device, but it gives you a little extra charge. If anyone has any ideas for future tech tips, please come tell me. Your idea might air. Thank you.
And on Saturday, PHS students set out to Steamer Landing to take part in the annual Fall Petaluma River cleanup. And there was an astounding. I was going to say outstanding, but that's okay, turnout. Because groups set out across the Petaluma River watershed to collect trash and recycling from the ground, waterways, and vegetation. Actions like this are extremely important to protecting our environment, especially our oceans, and as all waterways eventually lead to the ocean, especially our oceans. I'm losing it today, I apologize.
Yeah, you are.
Since all waterways eventually lead to the ocean, taking any trash and pollution with them. PHS students took on the entirety of Steamer Landing Park, sweeping for every bit of trash they could find. Marine science students used the cleanup as an opportunity to fulfill their marine stewardship requirement for this semester. Students from Skills USA and the Wildlife Museum also showed up to help clean our river. In the words of Phil Takata, you can't clean the ocean by yourself. Keep an eye out for more opportunities like this to help protect our environment and get involved in the community.
JSA meets today in A5 at lunch. See you there. They are also having a Dine and Donate at Chipotle on September 2nd from 4 to 8. You have to bring a flyer or a screenshot of the flyer. If you would like a flyer, please come to A5.
Come and join the Environmental Club in Mrs. Camacho's room in F12 on Thursday. We will meet on the first and third Thursday of each month and are looking forward to an exciting and active year. Those are very specific instructions, Aiden.
Yes.
See you there.
The PHS GSA will be meeting in E5 this Friday at lunch. We hope to see you there.
And now for a feature interview with ASB President Jordan Zajonc about the Homecoming Float building this year.
This is my 4th year float building, but I don't know how long the school has been building it. I know for like a really long time it's a tradition that they did even when Mr. Jackson was here. My least favorite part about homecoming is probably all the money and time spent on it just for it to be taken down in one day. I think that we spend hours on these floats and it just is very grueling and takes a lot of time, and I don't think it's appreciated enough. So. I'm pretty excited to not float build again, but I'll miss like getting to come up with the idea for homecoming and getting to brainstorm like what float to do and getting to choose our float theme and all of that. Like that's really fun, and just being in ASB and getting to do all of that and make those decisions, I'll really miss that.
Yeah.
My favorite theme was probably freshman year. It was mythology. It was we got Celtic for our float. We got 4th place. We just got a bunch of Christmas trees, threw them on a float, and it looked great. Lots of tears. I think my favorite part about float building is getting to spend time with people that you don't usually get to spend time with in your class, and also seeing all of the final products on the day of. I'm really excited to see how all of them turn out.
The 5th annual Lumicon is coming, and they are accepting entries for their logo and fanfiction contest. More information is available in the library or by going to lumicon.net.
And if you're planning on joining Miss Smith, Miss Greason, and Miss Maya in Ireland and Scotland in June of this year, please remember that the price is going up on October 1st. Please sign up ASAP to avoid the price increase.
This is a reminder that the College and Career Center is closed through September 18th. If you need a work permit, please see Mrs. Smith in the main office.
And the fall production of the Cinderella Waltz will have its performances in November. So if you have loved ones or friends of this fantastic show, make sure to mark your calendars for November 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. Tickets are $8 for non-students and $5 for students. See you there.
Today is Makeup Picture Day in the library until 1:15. Please go at break or at lunch. If you don't have a student ID, you must get one today.
And now let's go to Aiden with the weather. Take it away, Aiden. Go!
Hello, Trojans. I'll be your one-time anchor weather person, Aiden Cannon. Justin could not come today to do the weather, and so I am filling in. So Monday we've got 74 degrees is the high, 48 degrees low. It's going to start warming up as soon as we get into the middle of the week. The hottest it will ever be will be 86 degrees on Thursday, and then as we get to the end of the week and the weekend, it starts to cool off again. All the lows maintain similar temperature, hovering around the upper 40s, and then as far as rain goes, we don't really have any chance of rain, which is kind of nice. And remember, if you don't like the weather, please blame Justin Plumtree, not me.
Wow. What a deflated man. It's interesting to see how the mighty have fallen, isn't it? Anyways, now we have sports with our very own Griffin Epstein. Roll that intro.
What a shot! Thanks, Ben. It was a rough night on Friday night for the varsity football team as they fell to American Canyon 42-16 in their historic Vine Valley Athletic League opener. Trojan Live was there, so let's take a look at the highlights.
A gorgeous scene for the debut of Vine Valley Athletic League football in American Canyon. The defensive fireworks early as Jacob Havard makes the tackle for loss. However, turnovers were a huge factor in this game as Wolves star running back Eddie Birdsong fumbles, and Jacob Havard once again, the defensive superstar early, comes up with the fumble. Big storyline for the Trojans as they are without star running back Garrett Freitas, who tweaked his ankle last Friday. And that would be problematic for the Trojans as Dante Ratto fumbles the football on the next possession, and American Canyon takes over in their own red zone. They would punch it in with this touchdown run by Kayleigh Smith to make it 7-0 American Canyon. And then a poor toss there by American Canyon starting quarterback Vance Eschenberg, resulting in the fumble. Trojans would capitalize. Cole Powers with the nice run here on 3rd and goal to set things up for the Trojans. And then Powers would do it himself on 4th down, stretching the ball across the goal line. And it was 7-7 halfway through the second quarter. And just a couple plays later, into the end zone, into Antonio Perez. And the Wolves would take a 14-7 lead. Things started going downhill with Bears' punt is blocked, and the Wolves return it for a touchdown. Suddenly it's 21-7, but things got worse for the Trojans on the next drive with less than a minute to go. The pass by Powers a little high, bobbled by Connor Patterson, and it is intercepted and brought all the way back to the house by Brandon Say. And just like that, it's 6-7 American Canyon.
And the Trojans were not able to turn it around in the second half. They added a couple more field goals, but the offense was never really able to get going. And those late turnovers in the late in the first half were really the difference. American Canyon got 28 points off those turnovers. And even though the Trojans were only outgained by 50 yards, it wasn't enough for them. They fall to 3-2 overall on the season. Meanwhile, the cross-country team had their first meet of the season on Saturday, and it was a good showing for the whole team. Sophomore Alex Juarez Aragon led the Trojans with the fastest time on the 2-mile course at Spring Lake. Drake Newell had a strong showing for the freshmen, and Colton's Ronhausen, Libby Greenleaf, and Tony Vitale led the upperclassmen. That's all for sports, and let's head it back to Ben.
There you go. That's all for today, actually. Don't forget to check out our Instagram at TrojanLivePHS. Aiden, come on, man. Oh, it's all right. Anyways, for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, tune in tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and make it a great day.